Some of us have confused access with entitlement. So you may have seen all the rage online recently, apparently again, around Summer Walker, who recently had a meet and greet with some of her fans from a performance. And apparently, when media started circulating around about this online, video clips started to surface. Apparently, some people took issue with, they felt like she wasn't engaging with her fans enough, meaning particularly if a fan may have reached in to hug her, maybe she didn't embrace back or do it as much as people thought she should. And here's the interesting part about this. I will say this, full disclosure, this video is not about diagnosing anyone. This is only about information that we know, right? I'm also not a super fan of Summer Walker, not meaning that I don't like her. I don't listen to her music. I know who she is. I'm aware she's an artist. Maybe it's a generational thing. I'm almost 50. But anyway, sister, do your thing. But this caught my attention because I happened to be checking out some other content from other folks I follow, and I saw the criticism around this. And I'm like, oh, what's this? This is not cool. Because she later, after this dragging commenced, she later went online and disclosed apparently again that she has social anxiety disorder. And the thing that I really need some of us to catch a hold to is we need to stop acting like we know what's going on in people's heads and in their bodies and stop diagnosing them when we don't know nothing. We're not in her medical records. We're not in her conversation with her doctors. And we are not walking in her experience. So we need to stop policing Black women's bodies and understand that just because someone has a VIP ticket for a meet and greet does not mean that's a contract to touch someone. That don't give you a permission to touch someone. That gives you access to spend time with them, but that doesn't mean you're allowed to touch them. We need to stop doing this. We need to stop doing this. If you look up any type of, there's all types of medical research across medical, like medicine for physical bodies, psychology, that oftentimes there are enormous gaps around people of color, around women. Regular doctors are still trying to catch up with menopause. So I'm not sure where we are getting these ideas from, but it's disrespectful and it's harmful. It's disrespectful and it's harmful, and we need to stop it because it's not helping. And I saw this girl on this video. Watched a clip of the video of her explaining this and her talking about her experience of feeling just this natural urge to be away from engaging with people, right? And people are like, well, if she has social anxiety disorder, then she shouldn't do a meet and greet. That's not for you to decide. It's not your business. You need to go get some business. It's not your business. We need to stop doing this to each other because as Black women, we deal with enough from outside of our community, from people who don't look like us, in our personal circles, at work, as well as at the doctor's office. The last thing we need is from the inside. So for anyone's listening that takes this type of attitude, feeling like you can diagnose people on the spot or dismiss their experience to tell them what they don't have, you need to go get some education. You need to go get some education because this is not cool. It's not cool at all. And then the other part is this. If you are a Black neurodivergent woman watching this video and there are people in your space behaving like this, sis, I want to give you permission, if you need it, to politely dismiss those people from your space. Because we have to deal with enough. The last thing we need to deal with is people who are going to be dismissive about our experience. We don't need to be around people we have to convince what's going on with us. I give you permission to release them. So Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I just thought I would come on here and touch on this because it really struck a chord. I'm not gonna lie, I was triggered. I had to do some serious breathing because it's not fair. It's not honoring her experience. So that's my 2 bits of wisdom for today. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.